But Brandon Sorensen, couple-time All-American, the junior, going up against a fill-in, Brandon Kingsley. Carson Brolsma was sick, and so Kingsley steps in, the senior, at 149, going up against Brandon Sorensen.
And he's just exactly what we're talking about here. Brandon Sorensen is really, you know, we saw the great match that he had with Zane Rutherford, the 11-minute battle, the overtime battle, and able to go out there and get a couple takedowns against the national champion, able to get out from Zane Rutherford. And we saw in the match against Ohio State how physically dominant he can be in the top position, wrestling Micah Jordan. But, you know, Kingsley's got a tough battle here, but if he can go ahead and keep position and stay concentrated, you know, he's going to, you know, hopefully keep this match score down and keep the team points down and keep Minnesota into this.
You talk about the importance of bonus points. There's certainly the opportunity for the Hawkeyes with their two-time All-American Brandon Sorensen, runner-up last year to Zane Rutherford from Penn State in the NCAA Finals.
And the thing you like about Sorensen, once he gets in there, he's, you know, his finishes are just solid. The question is, he hasn't been able to get in there and get the repetitions or you know, the finishes. He spends a lot of time in this ear-to-ear position. And for a guy of his caliber, he gets stuck a little bit. But once he gets on the leg, he's a very solid finisher and usually gets a takedown. A lot of good fakes right there by Sorensen. You know, Kingsley's not an inexperienced guy. He's had some, you know, he's been in these matches throughout his career and big matches, so he's not going to be intimidated by that.
Well, Kingsley's a three-time letter winner. He also leads all active Gophers in career falls with 23. So you are exactly right there. He's a veteran stepping in. He's got a job to do, and that's to fight. And right now, he is not letting Sorensen get through that head-arm defense until right now.
Yeah, nice job on the second shot right there. He kind of repeated on that pretty well, and you talk about being able to finish pretty well. That's what he does really effectively, and I like what Sorensen did in that situation. But, you know, again, 2 minutes go off the clock to be able to do it, but then here's where he's also a hammer, is in the top position. And you know, he has put himself in a position, if he can go ahead and get those early attacks off, to be competing for a national title. I really believe that.
And I think you just made the point about the fact that he rode Micah Jordan for that final period, the third period. He's shown that he is a tough rider on top. And so the key to Sorensen from Iowa is moving and wrestling to his positions.
Yeah,
and he has done it.
And Tim, if you take a look at, you know, on the top position, he's always looking for that left wrist, okay? And you see the way he was able to collapse that left arm down and to get the elbow to fall to the outside, and he usually collects the wrist.
Short time in the first period. We're just getting started at the Sports Pavilion on the University of Minnesota campus. Iowa, Minnesota, a border war rivalry. And Sorensen, after the takedown and ride, 2-0 lead at 149. That's where we've started. We're just getting going. J.R. Johnson, the head official.
Set.
So Sorensen chose on his feet to start the second period.
Yeah, I think Sorensen's thinking bonus points. He respects, I think Kingsley's got a pretty good leg ride and cradle, and he didn't want to get bogged down in that situation. He wants to work on his feet a little bit more. I really like the shot that he pulled off there, though. Kingsley getting to the shot, doing a good job of getting the hips back. Notice how he's going to put the top of his head in the shoulder, and he's waiting for Kingsley to pop up. Actually, Kingsley did not square up with him very well right there, and he got an easy go behind.
Sorensen from Iowa, the four-time Iowa High School state champion, Denver High School. One of his coaches, his dad, Dwight Sorensen. Also has a brother, Blake, who wrestles at Upper Iowa as well. A wrestling family, a wrestling town. Denver, Iowa, proud of Brandon Sorensen and what he has been able to accomplish as a Hawkeye.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on the activity level of Sorensen. He, like I said, doesn't want to get bogged down, so he's a little bit more of his forehead. He's not going ear to ear so much. He gets ear to ear right there. He's able to drop in on an ankle pick right there. Nice way to scoop it up. Again, this is a good sign for the Iowa Hawkeyes to see this guy picking up his activity level on the feet. And that's one of the reasons why he probably chose neutral. He wants to get this
keep it at 90.
experience and focusing on getting his attacks off.
A lot of pressure on top. Forward pressure by Sorensen. Really has upped his game in the top position this year, Jim. 10 seconds left in the second period.
Hey, warning red, warning red.
And the warning against Brandon Kingsley. Kingsley also from a wrestling family. His dad a wrestler and coming from Apple Valley, Minnesota, Apple Valley High School.
Well, you see this particular instance, he's able to drop in off of the tricep right there and got, you know, he's, like I said, that's something that you should feel at this level here, but he's able to circle in and come right off the tricep and drop down to the heel. Caught caught Kingsley stepping right into it. So Sorensen,
and you're right about Kingsley. He wanted to be on top.
Yeah, and so
but
nice
Sorensen,
job of getting out.
One escape.
They give one escape. It looked almost like a reversal, but it was an escape there for Sorensen. He goes out in front 7-1, the number 4 ranked wrestler in our Intermet national rankings. Brandon Sorensen out in front 7-1, working on a major decision.
Yeah, he's going to go the other direction, looks like. Yep, going to go into near arm far leg. He might be able to take him to his back, and Kingsley bails out of it.
Kingsley felt that coming, didn't want to go to his back, based out. It's 9-1. Kingsley from Minnesota has been warned for stalling.
Still you, Green, still Green. One red.
I like what I saw there is that he was able to, normally when Sorensen stuffs the head like he's doing right now, he'll drift to the left. And in that particular instance, he saw Kingsley come up and he came back to his near arm far leg.
Easy, easy.
It's easy go behinds right now. Great opportunity to go ahead and build the lead. You've already got the 8-point differential for the extra team point. It's going to be difficult to 43 seconds to take out Kingsley and get a tech fall.
Well, it's a different kind of match for Brandon Sorensen than the last 3 wrestling. Micah Jordan, Zane Rutherford, and Anthony Kolika from Oklahoma State. 3 top 5 wrestlers in his last 3 matches. Brandon Sorensen wrestled a very, very tough schedule in the last couple of weeks, and right now he is not having any problem with his Gopher opponent. Out in front 12-2, going to get a major decision.
Easy.
It's a good match for Sorensen. A lot of offense.
And that's the end of the match. Sorensen with riding time, 13-2. It's a major decision, and that's 4 points on the board for the Hawkeyes. They go out in front 4-0. There's your winner by major decision, Brandon Sorensen, the junior 2-time All-American.